Hello, Anne.
Oh, it's you, Peter. Look, this is it.
Look at what?
My office. Here, near my bed.
Oh, I see. By the way, where are the office supplies?
The computer supplies are in that cupboard over there. The folders, pencils, pens, etc. are here in this cupboard. And I also have 2 chairs.
Oh, good. Are these for everyone?
No, they are not. Don't touch anything, please.
Okay, so you say you have all of the office supplies.
No, not really. There isn't a fax machine. There aren't all the programs I need on my computer.
And I guess you have an answering machine. Is it useful?
I don't need an answering machine. I answer the telephone myself.
Okay, you're right. This office is nice. And if you need a fax machine, I have one in my apartment.
Oh, thank you.
Wait a minute. Something is missing. Where's the coffee machine? All offices have a coffee machine.
I'm afraid there isn't one here. There's a staff kitchen on the other side of the house. In the kitchen. We can have some coffee there.
Good idea.
Do you want milk with your coffee? There's a bottle in the back of the fridge.
I prefer it without milk, but with some sugar.
Oh, I'm afraid there isn't any sugar.
Well, that's okay. Black coffee is good too. Do you have any of those great cookies?
Oh, yes. There are some cookies over here.
Peter speaking. What? An audition? No, not at all. I'm free. Great. Bye. Well, finally. An audition.
Wonderful. When?
Next Monday at the Opera Theater. These cookies are fantastic. Are there any more?
There are some more in the box.
Thank you. Bye, Anne. Time for music.
Hey! Take your dirty napkin away from my kitchen. It's nice to have you as my new office neighbour.
Work is so hard, guys. I wake up at 6:30 every day, have breakfast, and take the train to work. Every day.
I know. I get up at 7, but I have a friend at work who usually gets up at 6.
Why? That's too early.
It takes him an hour to drive to work.
Wow, that's a long drive.
Yes. But he lives in the country. I think he's lucky. Every weekend he can go for walks in the woods, not in traffic jams.
I guess that's pretty nice. He lives in the countryside, but works in the city. A pretty nice combination.
What about you, Sharon? What time do you wake up?
I usually get up at about 9 o'clock, but I live in the city. It's easy to get to work.
Yes, but you get home very late. Often 6:30 or 7.
You know, I sometimes have 5 or 6 groups of tourists a day.
You work too much, my dear.
And you sing too much, Peter.
Alice, I bet you don't wake up at 6 o'clock every day. Tell us something about your typical day at university.
Well, I sometimes have classes in the morning, but I usually have classes in the afternoon. On Mondays, I always attend lectures in the morning.
And where do you study?
I usually study in the library, but I sometimes study at home too, when I don't have classes in the morning.
My friend David also studies at your university. Do you remember him?
David Leary? Yes, I occasionally see him in the library and sometimes in the park.
In the park? Doing what?
He likes studying there. He takes his books, finds a nice park bench and reads there.
Not a bad idea. You can study and enjoy nature at the same time.
Yes, I like the park too. Unfortunately, I often need books that are in the library.
And what about lunch? Do you usually make sandwiches and take them with you?
Oh no, I hate cooking. I usually have lunch in the cafeteria with friends.
Oh, I do just the opposite. I usually cook lunch at home. I seldom have a quick lunch at coffee shops.
Okay, guys. Stop with this boring talk. What about fun? Do any of you do anything besides working and studying? It's Friday, remember?
You're right, Jack. I'm so happy it's Friday.
Me too. It's weekend time.
Time for shopping.
Yes, I always go shopping on Saturdays. The first thing I do on Saturday is drive to the supermarket.
I sometimes go shopping on Saturdays, but usually I sleep late. I'm always so tired on Saturdays.
I'm never tired on the weekend. The weekend is a time for fun. I paint, go jogging, go out with some friends. Unfortunately, I sometimes have to study.
Oh, I sometimes do a little work at the weekend. When I'm free, I like going swimming, going to exhibitions, or to concerts, if I have enough money. Oh, and every Sunday, I clean up the entire flat. And in the evening, I watch TV.
Oh, I never watch TV. It's boring. Peter and I like going to the cinema at the weekend.
Yes, it's important not to watch too much TV. An hour a day or so, that's enough.
Come on, guys. You talk like my grandfather. Work, TV, housework on the weekends. Life is more.
I want you to take me to places where young people have fun.
Great. Get ready, Grandpa.
May I ask you a question, Alice?
Sure, ask any question you like. I'm an open book.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Well, I go out with some boys, but that's nothing serious. According to my birth chart, I need some Taurians. But that's not easy now that Saturn is in Leo.
I see. Anyway, I think you have a strange relationship with boys.
Oh, no. I like boys very much. They're great at carrying packages.
You're exceptional.
Thanks, Jack. But now, stop talking about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me? No, really. I'm curious. What do you do at work?
Oh, nothing special. You know Speedmaster, the sporting goods factory.
Yeah, sure. They produce wonderful running shoes. What department do you work in?
I'm a sales manager. Last month they gave me a promotion, and now I am responsible for Southern Europe. That's why I moved here.
Wow, that's really interesting. You must be very good at work.
What exactly do you do?
Oh, basically, I look for new clients and keep them informed about new product lines and take care of their requests.
What kind of requests do they have?
Oh, they often ask questions about new models and prices.
What do you do if they want a discount?
Well, basically, I don't get mad. I listen to them and then I tell them no. Well, seriously speaking, it depends. Each client is different. If they're important, I try to make an agreement with them. Hi, Anne. Hi, Sharon. Where's Peter?
Oh, Peter's preparing his audition.
Well, tell Peter I wish him good luck.
Do you really care?
Oh, girls, we're talking about jobs. Tell me about your job, Sharon. What do you do at the moment?
That's an interesting question.
Really? Why do you say that?
Well, you know I have a degree in archaeology, but now I'm doing something quite different.
Do you have a part-time job?
No, unfortunately, it's a full-time job. I work for a travel agency.
Oh, what do you do?
I give tours around the city. I bring tourists to monuments and museums and other interesting places.
Oh, that's nice. Could I have you as a tour guide for one day?
I'm sorry. I only work with groups, usually with Japanese people.
Oh, well, I'm a black belt in karate.
Very funny, but it's not enough.
It's too bad. Anne, stop cleaning for a moment. Sit down and tell me about your job.
Okay. I work in a publishing company.
Oh, so you work with famous writers?
Not exactly. I don't work with the writers. I just read their proofs and correct them before printing.
By the way, do you know Paul Taylor? He works with you, right?
Yes, but we don't work in the same department. He works in the advertising department. But we are good friends. Every weekend we play tennis together.
Play tennis? I'm jealous.
Do you play tennis too? Do you want to play with us?
Well, just joking. I don't play tennis that well. Only karate.